In my head, I was just saying, yeah. 42,000, yeah. Someone's money, yeah. People's money. These people down my head. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. If you're just joining us for the very first time, hi, welcome. My name is Grace Gigi, and here on YouTube I create videos on fashion, lifestyle and general chit-chat that you and I can relate to. If you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button, also click the bell and click on all, so every time I put out a new video, you'll be the first to know. So guys, today, I'm laughing because now I can laugh over it. It's been a while. But today, I'm here to give you guys another story time of how I was scammed on Instagram. So I'm going to give you the story time. I'm also going to share tips on how you can avoid being scammed on Instagram. This thing happened to me in 2018? Or was it 14? I can't even remember. But let's get right into this video. For those of you who do not know, I'm also a personal shopper and I love to shop for people. Fashion is my thing. I love styling people. And then at the time, I had 3 clients. My sister was one of them. Okay, no, not really my sister by proxy. The anniversary was coming up and her husband wanted to surprise her, so he gave me the contract to go and shop for her, buy things for her. So it was my sister, my sister's friend, and some other clients who had given me money to shop for them. I'd gone to offline stores, I had done a bit of shopping, and then I decided to go on Instagram as well. And after surfing, how good. Thinking about it now, after surfing, I found this page. At the time, their name was Trump's Collection. I was like, okay. So I saw different items, real pretty items at prices that I should have suspected at the time that too good to be true. I delved right into it. So I started going through their page. I was seeing things. I even shopped for myself. My spidey senses didn't go up because scammers were not that prominent at the time, or maybe I was just naive. I don't even know. So I was just placing orders, and the owner of the business or the page, they were very patient, you know, putting me through. I was asking questions, asking about sizing, about where they get their things from. One of the questions that I asked these people, or this person or whoever, your location, and they were like, they were in Jos. So I was like, do I really want to take the risk? But even at that, I didn't get any tingly feeling that, hey, I didn't enter one chance. So they were really, you know, answering me like a legit business. I was like, okay, let me order for this. I ordered for myself and 2 of my clients. I hadn't ordered for my sister's outfit yet. My bill was 42,000 naira. Because I was busy, I didn't pay the day that I placed the orders. And then, funny enough, this thing happened around my birthday, June. So a friend of mine, Olaide, had even said, oh, what do I want for my birthday? And I showed her a pair of shoes I saw on this page, and she had even sent me the money. Hey, God. These people down my head. And I went to the bank the next day or some days after and paid. Took a picture of the teller. Was it a transaction I did? But I do remember that when I sent that screenshot of the transaction, the person replied me and said, oh, thank you very much, God bless. I don't know what it was about that thank you very much, God bless, that just is like all my eyes, everything, all my senses just picked up that, no. I don't know what it is about what he said. Meanwhile, the bank that I paid into was UBA, and the person's name was Precious, Monique, something. And I was like, when am I going to get my orders? And they were like, oh, it will take about 3 to 5 days. Fair enough. Another reason why I didn't necessarily flag their location as a red flag, I mean, I've shopped from places like Ibadan, even Abuja, as far as Abuja, and I'm like, Abuja just, people are everywhere doing business. Maybe they'll use maybe DHL, or they'll use a courier like bus service to send these things. It's not much of a big deal. I shall paid. Remember, it's not even all my money. Client's money is involved. And then when they told me 3 to 5 days, me or they, even after the thank you, God bless you, and I was feeling some type of way, I was still telling the person that, oh, if you can get me a dress, my sister's anniversary is coming up and her husband wants to surprise her. They were even sending me pictures of dresses, of outfits, and even shoes. I was sharp planning. I did not know that I was planning to enter one chance the more. So imagine if I had paid that extra money, but for some reason I didn't pay. It was just that 42K. So 3 days passed. Okay, I said, sure, they said 3 to 5 days. 5 days passed. That's when I started saying no. I have a friend, a very good friend, Tony. I sent him the conversation and told him what was happening. I think he put their name on Google or whatever, and you know Naira Land. Hey God, if Naira Land says XYZ name or XYZ brand or XYZ office is scam, when you're running and your 2 legs are reaching the back of your head, that's the race you should pick. I don't care if they're legit. I don't care if they are wrong or their information is valid or not. Once Naira Land says run, my dear, run. So my friend said, that he's feeling some type of way about these people, but let's see what happens, sha. I had to start beating small. These people, they are mad though. They sent me an address, an actual address in Jos. I sent them a message. My cousin was coming to Jos and he would like to do a pickup. Oh, the correspondent's name was David. They were like, oh no, they don't allow pickups, they don't allow this, that they'll have it delivered, I shouldn't worry, and all whatnot. I'm like, wait though. What is the big deal about my cousin coming to pick up? He's coming to your actual store. That's when I now started borrowing sense, small. I now typed in their name on the internet. Yes, there was an address like that. Yes, it was in Jos, but it was nothing. I think there was even a number that I found attached to it, and I called the number and they were telling me, we don't know anything like that. There's nothing like that here. I cannot go back and be telling my clients, I'm sorry, I shopped for you and your money entered voice. They don't want to hear it. Guys, I was panicking. Anyway, they've taken the light, so my backlight has gone off, but I'm still going to continue this story. Let me also state that when we were corresponding, we went from Instagram to WhatsApp. These people had the mind to actually give me WhatsApp number, and I was chatting with them. When I paid and I said my cousin was going to come pick up and they were refusing, do you know that these people were still answering me on WhatsApp? They hadn't blocked me yet. So even though I was feeling odd and feeling a bit skeptical about them, I was like, okay, but I'm still available on WhatsApp and all whatnot. And I went back to Instagram to check, and these people, Trump Collection, they had blocked me. That's when my hair started doing do-do. Client's money, 42,000 naira. 42,000 naira. God. I went to WhatsApp, they were still there. So I was a bit confused, and I'm like, what's going on? But what I did was, I used another person's profile to go and check for them on Instagram, and they were there live and direct. I said, okay. I started scrolling through their comment section, and I saw a particular handle that had been commenting on most of their posts saying, oh, you guys should deliver my goods. You guys should deliver my goods. I paid since XYZ, blah, blah, blah. I said, I found a sibling. Well, in this, they've defrauded us matter together. So I sent her a DM on Instagram. Hi, blah, blah, blah. I saw your comment on these people's page. I ordered from them and I haven't gotten back from them. And she was like, oh, the same. And I asked her like questions. We're trying to match our stories and know if these people were scam, because she said that they hadn't yet blocked her on Instagram and they hadn't blocked her on WhatsApp as well. Long run, we found out that we had been scammed because they eventually blocked her. Then they now changed their handle to something else, and that's what these scammers do. When they've duped a lot of people using one handle, they'll move on to the next handle and dupe another set of people. So of course, me and this girl, we now started calling them out on Instagram, writing their handle. Even when they changed their handle, we're writing it. But do you know the part that baffles me? They were still live on Instagram, on WhatsApp rather. So I now started sending them messages. I was like, oh, you know when you pay into the bank, you see the actual name. I was like, oh, Precious Monique or whatever you are, that I know you have duped me, or you know you've duped me, just tell me so that my mind can rest. Oh, Shadows, you know how you be ranting, fire and brimstone. I will find you. I will do this. So I was just saying double tick. That's the person is reading double tick. When I finish ranting, heaving, huffing and puffing, I just started saying one tick. critical. Omo, they don't block me. My head was doing, client money. I was so disorganized. What I did was, my bank reached out to their risk, whatever, one department like this. I sent a mail, they told me what to do. And I think I should have just followed through, because what people told me was that if it's fraudulent, that they can block the accounts that you paid into, and maybe when the person tries to withdraw or something, I don't even know. But my brother-in-law said that he was going to handle it. He didn't. That's how the money went. My people, yes, I had to gather 42,000 naira. Okay, not exactly 42 because some of it was mine, but I gathered up to 30 something K to pay back my clients. I didn't pay them back. I now shopped for them, but they didn't know, and I couldn't tell them because they won't have any faith in me. Guys, that was the worst experience in my life. So now, you see Instagram vendors, I'm very, very, very wary. So let me just share some tips on how you can spot fake Instagram vendors, people who are out to scam you. One, their username. When that username seems very, very off and you don't feel comfortable about it, trust me, your hunch probably 100% right most of the time. Another thing is, when you follow a page, a vendor, look through their followers. You have mutual followers. If you do, ask questions. Have you guys shopped from this brand before? Or even if you don't have mutual followers, the people that, I don't want to say ask randomly, because you never can tell who might be in on this, because these people too know these tips and they might have planned with some of these followers to say, oh yes, say that we're legit and all whatnot. But ideally, you can ask your mutual followers or people that are following this brand to know if they are actually legit. 3, ask if you can pay on delivery and if you can pick up yourself. I mean, if you're in Lagos with me, or if I have family in Ibadan or wherever you say you are, I should be able to pick up my items from your location. I should also be able to pay on delivery. But when a brand is insisting you cannot pay on delivery for whatever reasons, and you cannot even access their store to pick up, then it's a problem. Yes, some of them might not have proper offline stores, but at least you can arrange to meet somewhere. You get what I'm trying to say? But if they're insisting that no, it can't happen, my dear, please run. Another thing to look out for, a brand that has no face. I mean, if I'm running a business and I don't necessarily want to show my face, once in a while, maybe I'll do Insta stories, or I'll do a live, or I will show my face somehow, because if you do not put a face behind the brand, people become very, very wary. It's something that also helps your brand. Maybe I'll do a video on, you know, how to boost your brand, or how to build your brand, or presence, or whatever. I don't even know what I'm going to call it. But what I'm trying to say is that it helps when people can identify and say, oh, this is the face behind that brand. Their following is way, way, way more than normal. Like, the amount of people they are following does not really tally per se with the amount of people following them. When it's not like they are influencers, or they are, you know, some bougie celebrity that you say, please run as fast as you can. When their pricing looks too good to be true, go on other pages on Instagram. You will probably see the same item in various places, and if they're ranging from like a certain range, maybe like 5K to 10K, or 10K to like 12K or 15K, and then you see a particular page that is saying, oh, I want is 3K, even if it's China, even if it's Indian, even if it's anything, my dear, run. Because when their prices become ridiculously cheap, we are trying to scam are scamming you. So please, just run. Do your research. Put their name on the internet. Put their name on Naira Land. Put their name somewhere. Trust me, if these people have been misbehaving, they are smart, but they're not very, very smart. They always still use the same account number. I don't know why. Somebody must have said something about them, because when I finally put their name on Naira Land, if you see the amount of people that complained about this name, Precious, Omonike, whatever, and the different handles they had used on Instagram, you will fear. People that don't fear God. So guys, that's my story of how I was scammed on Instagram, and those are the tips that you can look out for when you want to shop on Instagram. Please note that these people are ever evolving. They come up with new strategies all the time, but these are like some of the basic tips that you can use to get yourself covered. And please, the last and final tip I will give, if you feel so strongly like this hunch, you can't shake off that, don't buy. My sister, my brother, don't buy. it's not the end of the world. So guys, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share, like, comment, and guys, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.